Welcome back. Now, the Social Democratic Party of India has decided to legitimize hate for votes. The SDPI has come up with its second list of candidates for the upcoming Karnataka Assembly elections, and it has fielded Shafi Bellare. Now remember, Mr. Bellare is an accused in the murder of Praveen Nettaru, a 32-year-old BJP Yuva Morcha leader who was hacked to death outside his chicken shop in Mangaluru in July last year. Shafi was then arrested by the National Investigation Agency team on the 5th of November and continues to remain in jail. He was named as an accused number 9 in the charge sheet that was filed by the NIA in January in this particular matter this year. Times Now also reported a month ago about the likelihood of Mr. Bellare being fielded by the SDPI, and the SDPI's General Secretary, Mr. Afsar Kodlipet, called him innocent and said that he was a victim of political targeting on the part of the central government. Now, BJP, meanwhile, has slammed the SDPI, accusing it of giving hate a platform for votes in Karnataka.
SDPI giving ticket to a prime accused, Shafi Bellare, in the Praveen Nettaru murder case, absolutely is condemnable. It proves that SDPI is a fundamentalist organization whose sole aim is to sort of engage in hate crimes, and encourage terrorism. And it also sort of justifies why we banned PFI for such anti-India, anti-social activities. Their attempt to sort of polarize, communalize and create an atmosphere of fear in Dakshin Kannada by giving ticket to such people will not work. They will bite the dust in the upcoming elections.
Deepak Bopana joins us for more on this. Deepak, the SDPI pretty much brazening it out, giving one of its accused a ticket to contest the elections in Karnataka from the Puttur constituency.
Yes, today an official, announcement has been made in this regard. We, of course, had put out these details that they do want to, announce Shafi Bellare as the candidate from Puttur, from the SDPI. Today, a list of candidates from Madikeri, from Ullal, and a few other areas announced along with Puttur. The SDPI, of course, continues to maintain that there are several, of course, accused, even in the BJP and other political parties. And even as far as Shafi Bellare is concerned, they say that as of now the investigation is going on, and until he's proven, guilty, he is innocent, and that he will work for the people. But of course, the questions definitely arise with, of course, coastal Karnataka being quite a sensitive area. To have an accused in the murder of a BJP worker contest elections, isn't it, going to lead to more sort of a turmoil in that particular region? Is the question that comes up. The Congress, meanwhile, of course, has been time and again hitting out of the BJP for going easy on the SDPI because it will help them electorally, because eventually the SDPI eats into the Congress votes. So it's going to be very interesting how things pan out in the next, a couple of weeks, especially now with the BJP, of course, going on to say that they want to look into how they could even impose a ban on the SDPI, which they couldn't do because they're a registered political party after they did bring in a ban on the PFI.
That's right, Deepak. In fact, this is something that falls in the domain of the Election Commission of India, but it's ultimately up to the central government and also the state government led by the BJP to take a call on whether or not it needs to pass a recommendation to the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Election Commission eventually as to whether or not the SDPI, which is a registered political party, to be banned.
Yes, and they do have an intention. It of course lies with the centre and the state to take this decision, put forth the same to the election commission, and the centre, of course, will have to look into it. But do they have any sort of intentions to do it is also the question that's being raised by the Congress party. The SDPI, meanwhile, says that they are a political party looking at the interests of the people of the state, and they have no other ill intentions in their mind.
Deepak, I just need to interrupt you, but Mr. S. Prakash joins us on the phone line. Mr. Prakash, how do you see this development of the SDPI giving a ticket to a murder accused? Their allegation is that the BJP and other parties also field criminal candidates or alleged criminal candidates, so what's the big harm?
It's very unfortunate. A murderer is being given a ticket to contest assembly polls by the SDPI. But I'm not surprised. SDPI is a terrorist organization. They breed and they encourage only the people who are willing to kill people, and such people who have been arrested are being glorified by them. And the law does not prevent them, bar them from contesting the election.
Now that he's been formalized as a candidate, I'm pretty sure the reactions will pour in from all political quarters. Many thanks, Mr. S. Prakash, and Deepak, of course, for joining us. We'll take a break right now. We'll come back with more on the other side.